Good morning from Manila and welcome to a new video. Today I'm flying to Boracay with Philippines AirAsia, which is a subsidiary of the Malaysian low-cost airline AirAsia. I took this flight during the holiday season, mid-December of 2022. So it wasn't a big surprise that the terminal was packed. We queued almost 2 hours for check-in because there were many AirAsia flights leaving this morning. After having the bags checked, we went straight through security and boarding has already started. We were one of the last passengers to board the plane. And the aircraft for this flight is the 17-year-old Airbus A320. It's painted in pure gold livery, and Pure Gold is a Filipino supermarket chain. My seat for this flight is 20A. I wasn't willing to pay for a seat, so the seat was randomly assigned during check-in. Something cool about AirAsia is that you can check in 14 days before your trip. Make sure to not forget that, because as far as I know, AirAsia charges you if you don't do the online check-in. The seat is pretty standard, and the legroom is a bit tight.
Boarding, you are assisted by First Officer Ifran Kat. Along with senior cabin crew merge together with me in the cabin are Carla, Troy, and Kevin. This flight will take 1 hour. Put your seat beside it.
We already pushed back, and our flight time for the day is only 35 minutes.
At the lower end to inflate your life vest. Whenever you are seated. Please be careful when opening the overhead compartments. Please observe.
For this flight, I decided to pre-order a warm meal. However, during the flight, a crew came over, told me that they didn't have that loaded, and gave me noodle soup instead. That's actually really disappointing. What's the point in pre-ordering a meal if the airline doesn't load it then? From my personal perspective, I don't really mind. However, as someone who vlogs the flights and shares the experience, I can really not recommend to pre-order meals when flying with AirAsia. Maybe there was an issue with the catering company, but in that case, they could at least have let me know per email or text message before the flight.
Landing time will be at 1:28 local time Caticlan. Forecast weather reported to be fair, with reported ground temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. And it's been a pleasure serving you today. May you have a good stay in Caticlan or Boracay.
As mentioned before, this flight was really short and we are already getting closer to Boracay Caticlan airport. This flight wasn't really eventful and also not really expensive, despite that I was traveling during the holiday season. I paid less than $30 for the flight and the checked bag was less than $10 US. And that's everything from my side, and now please enjoy the landing at Boracay airport. Welcome to Boracay airport, where we had to walk quite a bit to reach the terminal. Alright, I made it to Boracay now. Thank you very much for joining me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next week for the next video.